I-24 News Morning Edition on this January. Guys, help me out. I think it is still the 14th.
It is the 14th.
Yes,
14th.
that would be Avri Rosen.
Your cognition is still...
My cognition is like this, but Avri, I don't really care because Maya Kramer Shacha is in studio.
I don't care about myself right now.
I like your elephant shirt again.
Thank you.
Again.
I like I like your shiny studs. They
Thank you.
hypnotize me.
Thank you very much.
I'm just sitting back. I'm going to sit back and take it away. No, nice, very cute guys. Both of you, I think, are married. Maya, so
Yes.
a cultural contributor to I-24 News, one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love this dress. What do we need to know this morning?
Okay, we're going to be talking about the Golden Globes.
Yes.
The fashion from the Golden Globes.
Thank you.
But I would like to start with me being the best dressed.
I think you are very, very well dressed, and I think you're
Yes.
much better dressed than the people what I saw them wearing in the Golden Globes.
That is very true.
What was that?
Okay, so we're going to start with the major makeovers from the Golden Globes. J-Lo.
Yes.
Where's J-Lo?
J-Lo
Okay, so she has a history of skimpy, skin-revealing looks like this one from November. Like, what is that? It's a bunch of ropes,
stop.
right?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, this is J-Lo then, and this is J-Lo now.
Now, what did she wear?
Very un-J-Lo in yellow.
Ooh,
yes, she's wearing a Giambattista Valli haute couture gown with a high slit, which is very J-Lo. Okay.
Yeah, but Virgil, but I want to say, Avri, don't you think this is much better than the ropes?
Yes.
That's
much better than the bondage.
Right.
Sure. It's very 20s. I am getting a classic Hollywood vibe.
There is the type of
nice.
kind of a nice
true.
flower
Yes.
thing.
So this is very un-J-Lo. You know,
J-Lo.
the big slit.
Yeah.
To me, it's like too much mustard and too
No,
much
no,
fabric,
right?
But for her, because look at all that fabric, you know, around on the floor. It's just too much.
She does look like a big Dijon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a lot more classier than what she used to dress. So, another surprise is Lady Gaga. Here she is from the past, Scary Gaga. And we also have a Barely Dressed Gaga.
Barely Dressed Gaga.
This is how most people have seen Lady Gaga.
Yes.
So the new Gaga at the Golden Globes. Yes, very, very classy, old school Hollywood glamour. She wore sculptural velvet Versace gown.
Is she breathing? Is that her real waist? What is going on there?
I mean, it's beautiful though. I mean,
It's
it
gorgeous.
blew me
This
away.
is Golden Globe winner Gaga. It's not. It can't be. She can't come in a meat dress to get a.
To get the
Mind
award.
a globe, yeah.
That like bracelet she's wearing is like $1 gazillion.
Wow.
Neil Lane jewels. The look really resembles Marilyn Monroe.
Very true. Very true.
From the not the Oscars. I don't remember what.
No, it's kind of Marilyn Monroe.
It's very Marilyn Monroe.
It's fun to be a blonde or something like that.
Is,
Yeah.
yes,
She
another
wishes
thing.
she was Marilyn Monroe.
If you know Lady Gaga, she has here we go, comparison of the two.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, if you know Lady Gaga, she has a lot of tattoos, right? So
yes.
She hired a professional makeup artist, Mike McCash, who works in the American Horror Story, which is what she would run for, to make those go away. So she has no tattoos. Now, the most trending thing at the Golden Globes...
Make those go away via makeup, right?
Yeah, makeup.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
The most trending thing in the Golden Globes was Lady Gaga walking behind Leo. Let's just have a look at that.
Let's see.
Really
Lady
quick.
Gaga behind Leo DiCaprio, please.
And the internet went wild with this moment. Leonardo DiCaprio was slightly startled by the pop star as she brushed up behind his chair. And his reaction was absolutely priceless.
She did. What did she do to him?
Just walking past him.
She grabbed him.
Leo DiCaprio.
I totally missed that.
Come on, she's grabbing him. Take a look. Yep, she's grabbing him.
She's trying to get past him. So they showed this to him backstage. They were like, this is the thing that's most trending right now. And he was like, he was just startled. You know, he was just startled. He was not giving her a dirty look.
I think she's grabbing his behind. I will stand by that.
I mean, he totally just went like, whoa, right?
She could have lifted her hand.
Look at that.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go. There's his grab. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to go back into the fashion. And a lot of people showed skin in different places. Here's Jennifer Lawrence looking beautiful in a Dior haute couture gown with more than 156 carats of Chopard diamonds, bearing a little bit of waist.
She's wearing my entire life salary on her neck, isn't she?
Totally.
Something like that.
Totally.
Okay, yeah.
Another one is Brie Larson. Again, you see that it's cut out. Like, basically, we all have to do like a lot of crunches.
Yeah.
She's wearing a gold custom-made Calvin Klein dress.
Wow.
Again, just showing a little bit of skin, but at like
At the
exact spot where you're like...
At the exact spot where it folds and doesn't look good for women who had children.
Right.
Okay,
yes.
just say.
Another one is Taylor Schilling, who wore a slouchy Tikkun evening suit, which is very trendy, having that plunging low-cut design. But look how plunging it is.
I was about to say, this
did she
is
move?
not like, thank you. How does one move with that,
I mean, she
Avery?
looks great, and I love that.
I don't like that. Yeah.
You don't? Why don't you like that?
I don't know. It's kind of
masculine.
Yeah.
Because a woman who has bigger breasts cannot wear something like this. Basically, you have to be completely
me of David
flat.
Bowie. If we're talking about that's something David Bowie would wear.
And would look good in.
Yeah, he would. He could totally rock this look.
Another one is Kirsten Dunst. She wore a strappy Valentino gown, which everyone gushed over. But again, I think that if you're gonna have something so plunging, you cannot have a chest because it just kind of that's all you look at when this picture just came up on the screen. That's all.
That
you
is
just
all that
look at her
comes out.
chest.
I have a problem
But you know, everyone makes such a big
deal. The only thing
deal.
goes through my head right now is that it's like I wish I had little scissors and I could come in whatever.
Right.
Cut those little strings.
Totally.
That's an
Like everyone
OCD thing.
said that it was just so beautiful and she looked so amazing. Like that the dress was like out of this world, but it's just a black long dress with like
with a very, very, very low cut.
I wasn't
we weren't blown away.
taken aback.
And they
no.
need to listen to us more, Maya.
Okay, so here we have the no, she didn't category. Kate Hudson, you know, girl, we know your body is sick, and bravo to those abs after 2 kids, okay? Like, bravo.
True.
But seriously, not even she can pull off a tube top. On the red carpet. Not to mention that matching choker. It's like she took that choker and enlarged it on her chest.
Yes.
It's
yes.
Just, no.
Yeah. No. I'm with you on that. Avery and I are mesmerized.
Looks like a mermaid.
Yeah. I mean, it's not right. And
it does.
I don't know, her hair and makeup. Like, again, all I'm looking at is her abs, which are amazing.
Yeah, which are amazing.
So
and
like they really
and
steal the show, and we hate you, and that's why I'm saying you don't look good.
Yeah, exactly.
Another one of my favorite.
I want to tell you, Maya, she does not enjoy the glory of a good pie. Okay.
Yeah.
We have that.
True.
I have that at least.
Yeah.
You don't.
She wouldn't be able to eat all those cupcakes we bring to the studio.
Okay.
One of my favorite current comedians definitely is Amy Schumer. She definitely had me laughing this time. Her dress was we can't really see it here, but she's got another image. Here she is, look, she's in the middle there. It looks like she's at a prom.
It
looks
does
like
look
a prom
like
picture.
It very much looks like a prom dress.
Like
I almost thought
homecoming.
she was homecoming dress.
You know, and it was very poofy. You can't really see it here, but like the skirt part is really, really poofy. So she looked kind of like a cupcake.
Like a cupcake where she's missing the corsage.
Yeah, and I love her, and she definitely had me laughing.
Yeah.
So do you guys remember Jane Fonda? Jane Fonda.
Yes.
I used to do Jane Fonda workouts as a kid. With
I
my
did
mom.
too.
Really?
See, that's the connection.
Yeah, that's the connection.
Avery, did you too?
No.
No, you weren't born yet.
So Jane Fonda was also there. Yeah, there she goes, working it. She was also there dressed in an Yves Saint Laurent couture dress with an unusual layer of ruffles at the neck.
No, she looks like a cappuccino. That's not right.
That's not at the neck. That's the entire torso.
So a lot of people compared her to desserts. There were all kinds of desserts that she was compared to. I kind of want to eat Jane Fonda.
Yeah, we do.
It makes me want to eat her.
Yeah, that's her.
Whipped cream, like it just
something,
brings.
yeah. You want to have to stick a cherry in her mouth and the dress is full.
Totally.
That does not sound.
Another one, Project Runway host and Halloween costume icon,
Yeah.
Heidi Klum. She wore a Marchesa dress, and she looks like Daisy from The Great Gatsby. We also have Patricia Arquette.
And?
The good part about Patricia Arquette is the dress, the bad is the bow. Okay, just way too big. 19-year-old Zendaya, who danced her way to a flamenco emoji. Okay, that's basically what she looks like.
A flamenco emoji.
Yes, even Katy Perry needed to touch it to make sure that that she's real. Kate Blanchett, who's usually elegant.
Yeah, and
she's 46 years old. I thought she was older. She's 46 years old. Covered in tassels and a long chunk from her rear like a horsetail. We also have Eva Longoria was put on the best dress list, but I think she looks ridiculous.
Looks like a napkin.
One too many bows.
Napkin.
And Regina King, American crime actress. What was she thinking when choosing this gown? Everything is just way too much.
It's
looks
Halloween
like a
and
fish.
she dressed up like
a
the
fish.
Oscar.
Scales from a fish.
Scales fish. Wow.
So yes.
No, I really think
Maya
that you made my morning because I really think they are not listening to you enough out there in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And they should, and they really should. You're not going anywhere because it is the time.
It is.
It is the time.
Drum roll.
Avi Rosenzweig.
I'm not talking about dresses.
You're not talking about dresses. And you are, well, you're not, I don't know what that t-shirt is, but go ahead.
I feel like I've seen that before.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think
you've
so
worn
too.
it before to the
This is
studio.
one of my favorite T-shirts from Threadless.
From Threadless? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very.
Maya and I will do you over at a certain point
be
someday.
fun.
Yes, but in
Okay.
culture news.
So yeah, so of course the big talk this week, all this week, was David Bowie, which sadly passed away.
But before you continue on that, and I'm sure you're touching on it, Sally passed away. I have not seen such an amazing parting gift of creation
Yes.
as his last album.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
just an unbelievable
He knew it was
feat.
he knew it was
in that
his,
respect,
his end.
it's very sad,
But we're not talking about music today. I want
No.
to talk about David Bowie, the actor.
Yes.
Because it's being mentioned, but it's kind of being glassed over. Because like his music career, his acting career was sort of defined, first of all, by reinventing himself and being always sort of looking for something new. And also, he was an incredibly good actor,
He was a
which
very
he's
good
not.
Was not
he's not
recognized,
getting
was not
enough.
mentioned
Yeah, he's
in
not
the-
getting
in the
enough
course of the last
credit
several days.
for just being a good actor. One of his most iconic roles was 1976's The Man Who Fell to Earth by Nicholas Roeg, which also sort of played with his image from Ziggy Stardust as an alien. Let's watch a bit of the trailer
Let's
for
watch a bit
that
of the
movie.
trailer and see.
Nothing you have seen or heard about David Bowie will prepare you for the impact of his first dramatic performance in The Man Who Fell to Earth. This is another dimension of David Bowie, one of the few true originals of our time.
You're really a freak.
If I stay here, I shall die.
What do you mean? Take me with you. I'll see you don't die.
He's so cool, though. Like
Yeah.
fashion icon, this man.
Yeah.
He is just amazing.
And
So,
made it and
that was a very, very interesting performance by him.
avant-garde, one would say.
Yeah, it's a very avant-garde movie, but
Yeah.
he also did more mainstream movies. I think most people would recognize him from Labyrinth,
Thank you.
Jim Henson's movie.
Dance, magic dance.
Exactly.
Favorite
One of my
movie.
favorite movies.
Where he
ever.
also gets to sing and dance and wear very tight clothes. But I saw this movie as a kid, and it was one of my favorite movies.
too.
I
And
saw it as
I
a
think it was my
teenager, and I saw-
introduction
yeah,
to David Bowie. I think that's
Yeah.
the first I heard of him. Let's watch a bit of the trailer for
Labyrinth,
that.
yay!
You have 13 hours in which to solve the labyrinth before your baby brother becomes one of us forever.
This was a dead end a minute ago.
No, that's the dead end behind you. The way forward is sometimes the way back.
How are you enjoying my labyrinth?
It's a piece of cake. God.
So glorious 80s hair.
Glorious 80s hair. Everything was so 80s about that film.
The
but he was
Goblin
phenomenal.
King,
Yeah.
great performance by him. But he also did a bunch of, let's say, dramatic roles, which were more straightforward. Tony Scott's The Hunger,
Right.
where he plays a vampire next to Catherine Deneuve. Amazing performance by him. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. That was a great performance where he played a prisoner of war held in a Japanese camp. His best performance, probably, Absolute Beginners from 1986, which was Julian Temple's sort of musical homage to London. And he also, one of my favorite performances of his was Basquiat from 1996,
Right.
where he plays Andy Warhol,
Yeah.
and he does a wonderful job.
No, and an amazing job, and I think when he passed away, it happened in the morning of this show on Monday. Somebody in the studio said that there was no true. I mean, he was a true artist. a real artist. It's not just a singer, just an actor.
really
He was a
was.
man of art, of creation, of thinking, of new and exciting ways to deliver his art in all forms of it, and that we don't see that much.
And
these
he was
days.
real avant-garde. I just read an interview that he did on MTV, where he just in the beginning of MTV, where he just called them out for not having black singers, for not showing black singers.
Not
He
showing
was
black
just
singers.
really.
No, all the time we have. I know we haven't had time to touch on the breaking news of today, which is that the Friends cast is,
Yeah.
the Friends cast is
Friends
going to
cast
get
might be
reunited and sit in the same
February.
room.
Yeah.
Yes, I will
maybe
cross
in
myself.
the same room. They said
But-
maybe.
maybe. Things to look
Never
forward to.
ending, those Friends.
Exactly. But that was it for I-24 News Morning Edition. I want to thank Maya Kremeshach and, of course, Avi Rosen-Tzvi. And do tune in tomorrow morning to finish your week with the Morning Edition on I-24 News. Stay with the channel for the rest of the day.